So there are so many stories to tell about or talk about. One of the interesting experience which I had in Oman was, when you see the live turtle, laying eggs, and that too in the night, and you have got the red lights only, and you have to find the nest of the turtles and just watch them. It's so peaceful and serene in that environment. That's still I get the goosebumps when I think about it. Large animal, and you are there and you are experiencing that thing, and that too very close. I mean, you are there sitting and the animal is laying eggs, and then very meticulously closing the entire nest with the flaps, with the sand. And it was amazing. And then after that, long hours of 2 to 3 hours it take to for a turtle to lay eggs, and then it slowly walks back to the sea, and that walk is very tiring for that animal. But watching that, it was quite an experience for me. So this program of OP Jindal University, I guess probably 2011-12 I first saw this program, MA in Public Policy, offered by a private university. At that point in time, there were not too many options available. And then 2014-16, I guess, if I am correctly remembering the dates, when OP Jindal started a distance learning program in this, the work link program, and I thought, okay, that will be a program which I can actually pursue along with the professional, responsibilities. But that couldn't happen because the classes was timings and all those things. But when I heard about this online program, I said, okay, now I got my chance to do this. So first batch, I was a little skeptical about it, whether it will work, not work, and there's early COVID days and all. So I didn't join the first batch. I was just, waited and watched the program, whether the first students, getting the kind of rigor what they want in this program. And after that experience, I thought, okay, now let me get into this. And then I wrote the examination and processed my application. And then when I finally got it, it was amazing feeling for me. So I was working in Oman with Ministry of Labor there at that morning time when I joined the degree. So there I was doing the practical work of public policy making, right? And I was missing some of the tools which I learned through this program, and there were wonderful professors who given the extra time and taken that pain to give me those kind of understandings. So that actually helped me out. And now when I'm doing the government consulting in one of the big fours, so now all those things are coming together. So I'm being a better consultant to the government now. So as far as my batchmates are concerned, they are coming from different backgrounds, and so is the case with me also. I came from the corporate background. I was there with the HR profile and then the government consulting background. And when I enrolled with the program, then I was working with the government, in Oman. So everything puts or converts together for me in this program. When it comes to public policy making in Emirates like Oman, it's very different than in a democratic setup like what we have here. Their things are not that ways up for discussion. You create structures, you create stories, and then you implement them, right? You create program, you don't have to necessarily get the feedback on them whether it will work or not. You will only get to know when it actually gets implemented and you get the results. The positive side is that there are so many things which you cannot push in a democratic setup. You can push in a kind of a autocratic or a monarchic system. And the beautiful thing about Oman is that Oman is always got a benevolent monarch. So the monarch is very capable, and it he thinks about the population or the the country. So whatever he is doing is for the betterment for the for the country. So in that senses, it was really good in terms of the public policy making there, whether it is in the labor sector where there have been major reforms when it comes to the other sister Emirates. So it was very good experience for me in seeing the public policy in action there in Oman.